There's a lot of parallels to Ame and KAngel to being a VTuber, and being a fan of Needy Streamer Overload, I had to do a reaction series of it. If you aren't familiar with Needy Streamer Overload, here's a quick summary. It follows a girl named Ame who wants to become internet famous as a streamer to satisfy her need for approval. She's pretty quiet and apathetic as a person, but as a streamer she adopts a more bubbly personality named OMG Kawaii Angel, or KAngel for short. As everyone's favorite angel, she streams a wide variety of things to capture the attention of her viewers. However, she's not usually in control of what she does. Because this anime is based off a game, in the game you play as her manager, partner type of person named P-chan, where you basically make all the decisions for her. You run her life as a manager, growing her socials, but also managing her stress, affection, and mental darkness. There's a ton of different endings, and a lot of them are pretty dark too, so I'm really curious about how this anime is going to adapt their relationship, as well as how anime handles being KAngel. Quick trigger warnings, probably going to have dark themes, graphic themes, violence and self-harm, drugs, and parasocial relationships. I highly recommend playing the game first, since I'll probably talk about some of the endings to the games. Let's jump into it. Bless. We are watching the sub. This is a subbed anime. We got KAngel right off the bat. Okay, follower count 9 point something million. So in the game, you start off with 0 followers and you're on the quest to get to 10 million followers. This anime looks like it's going to be starting off close to 10 million, or like hitting 10 million rather soon. So I wonder, and with the change of it being Needy Streamer Overload to Needy Streamer Overdose for the anime, I wonder if this is going to focus more on the downfall of KAngel rather than following the game and you playing, getting her up to that point. What do you mean by getting off, brother? Hello? This guy's on his day off. He's already getting called in. He's gonna miss his favorite KAngel stream. Oh, we've all been there. Missing your favorite stream or YouTube video because you had to go to work. Blue butterfly? Butterfly effect? KAngel and her love for attention. Not the nosebleed. Oh, she's doing a concert to hit 10 million. Supposed to be P-chan. No, it's not. It's having delusions? Don't die now, the show's about to start. That's cold. One of the big themes of Needy Streamer Overload is that things may not be as big as they seem, or like things aren't going as well as they seem. They're just behind the scenes stuff in general. I'm really curious about how we're going to adapt that, because Ame struggles, right? Ame is not healthy, to say the least. The color palette is gorgeous. They make KAngel look so good. 10 mil. One day. I can only dream one day. On the Tower of TFs too, that's powerful. I love the color palette. Internet idol KAngel takes the stage. Oh man. That's curious. I'm, like that was so, it has me curious, because I wonder if that was Ame, right? Her reaction to hitting 10 mil wasn't like a glorious like pop off, like we finally did it. It's just another day for her, assuming that was Ame. Yeah, it's all about consuming attention and being monetized. And that's like hits with the like whole good attention versus no attention versus bad attention thing, right? Like in our kind of like internet space, the worst thing you can do is capture nobody's attention, right? And that's why we have so many of these like micro celebrities who are such pieces of shit, is because bad attention is still attention. Okay, so this isn't Ame, this is Kache. Majoring in nail art at Shibuya Beauty Academy. Guest appearance, hourly plus sales. Package type. What does package type mean? 280 followers. Okay, so she's kind of a nobody. She's a killer queen. We're talking about being a sugar baby. Jesus. I wonder if we're gonna follow someone else other than KAngel. Interesting. Okay, so this is really cool because it seems like it's gonna be like a commentary on the entertainment industry as a whole and like captivating attention, not necessarily just an adaptation of the game. Because this Kache character is new and she's getting screen time. She realizing that she doesn't want to be doing this with her life. She having an actual audition. Real. That looks like Ame. Drugs, alcohol, pills, KAngel wig, KAngel outfit. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the other side for her. She's so real for that. The amount of times where like I've had like a recording session not work out, or I've had to scrap content and like it just had like it's something I didn't feel proud of, so I didn't want to upload it, or like I had a technical difficulty and I had to scrap the recording. It like eats at you little by little. And obviously this is an extreme case for Ame because it's gotten her stress level quite high. But even at a small scale for someone like me, who's just a small YouTuber, that's what it feels like inside. Like the visceral scream that I want to let out some days, and the way I just take it out by like sitting in the shower quietly, like sobbing. But that scream was so real. Like that feels so much like what it feels like internally when things aren't like when your external KAngel life doesn't match your internal Ame life. It's me and P. We can become the #1 streamers in the world. She's always been goal oriented. She just wants people's attention. So P-chan should be in this. This is interesting because your role as P-chan changes based on what ending you take, right? But well, your role kind of stays the same, but like how you like handle Ame changes. And if you take something like the good ending, for example, where Ame finds this like work-life balance, like social balance, and feels like healthier, you know, your role as P-chan is very comforting for her and can progress her forward and help her fix her mental state. But you can also push her to just be this like robot trying to hit as many followers as possible, trying to be #1 streamer, like. And it's so bad for her mental health. So I wonder what kind of angle they're going to push for P-chan to be in this. Oh, poor Ame. My Jirai idol. So this looks like Kache. She's a hostess that lives with potentially a partner. Oh, her phone screen's cracked. She get punched? No, he's the blame your teammates kind of guy. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Is he forcing himself on you? Maybe not the time, brother? Wait, why? Hold on. I'm gonna get a little triggered if we're going with the trapped in relationship rats, because that's like a type of media that hits hard for me, and I don't fuck with that at all. Like it's so important for you to get out of relationships if you feel trapped with like a partner that you aren't compatible with, and if he's forcing himself onto you, you need to lock that guy up. Like, oh, that struck a nerve. Hello, Pokebell's canon. She drop out? I think there's some truth to that. With how standardized schooling, I think if you like take a school that obviously tries to cater to their students a little bit more than the standard public school, I think then maybe the conversation shifts a little bit, but for the most part, I don't disagree with her. She's doing ads now? I think there's a responsibility for influencers to not parent or like strive for righteousness or whatever you want to call it, but to not be a giant piece of shit you know? And it's unfortunate because, like I said earlier, you can go the two routes. You can go good attention or bad attention, and both are attention. But I do think there's a responsibility for me, at least. I find that I have a responsibility to at least not make a name for myself out of being a piece of shit. And I'm not here to tell you that parasocial relationships are entirely bad. I think parasocial relationships where you're imagining a relationship with said streamer or influencer is a negative, but I think it's perfectly fine to have like a comfort streamer or someone that you can watch that makes you feel a part of a community, or someone that you can attach yourself to that helps you get through a hard day. You know, you come home from a 12-hour hell shift from work and you just want to watch your favorite creator. That kind of parasocialness, I think, is okay. And I think there's little things like that that can help us get it through day to day. But the Andrew Tates or Jake Paul influencer types, like, that needs to be abolished. Like, we need to stop giving attention to these type of influencers. And like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I think like, it's so hard because she is just living her life, right? And like, well, who's to say that any of these shitty influencers are just living their life? But I think like I don't, oh man, it's so hard because like on one hand I want to be like, yeah, be who you are, live your life, but on the other hand is you have a responsibility over these impressionable people. Like, it's not your fault that these people can't tell the divide between online and offline, right? Like, they don't have the tools to regulate themselves and can't tell that the relationship that they have with the streamer is not a real relationship that they have. Like, it's such a fine line to walk on, and it's too ingrained. Like, our culture as an internet culture is too like it's advancing too fast for us to like keep up with the moral ethics of it. Yeah, and she's real for that. But like, oh, this show is really gonna challenge the way I think about these concepts. Maybe I'll change my mind throughout this. We'll see. She cut herself. Oh, that's her self-harm scars. Bipolar or not, leave it to me. Oh boy. I'm not gonna speak too much on mental illness because I don't have all the knowledge that I like to talk on it. But from my understanding of bipolar, it's a lot of mood swings. It's probably more than just that. It's a lot of manic, like a lot of manic states. I think that probably fits in for what we see between KAngel and Ame in the game, but we'll see how it plays out in the show. No. Yeah. Yeah, this is so interesting because this is the KAngel. Speaking of a KAngel that's been doing this for a while, you know? She's got a lot more figured out than she does in the game, especially towards the start of the game. We pumped her full of drugs in the game. And like, she's right. It's like it's not her problem. Like, but it kind of is too. Like, I think it's where your moral compass lines. Do you feel responsible for something like that? I think I would. I think I would. I don't know. Like, on one hand, I think you should be able to act the way that you want, but I wonder if both of these things can like coexist. I wonder if you can act the way that you want and not be a piece of shit. Probably, right? Like, that surely that's just how it's supposed to be. Yeah, the mouth we did. Okay, so all of her stream topics seem to be canon. Is that Russian? It looks like Cyrillic. Buried. Oh, it's the girl from the title screen. Deadly Poison, Dempa Girl, Purple Lollipop, 519. She got half a mil. She kind of a big deal. This is a group. Looks like a group. Oh, he's got more followers. She's the leader and he has more followers. She also has more. That's so tough. Kachi.
泥にまみれながらも歩けるのは下々のものの特権ね。
I wonder if we're gonna get more expanded on that, 'cause that's, yeah, oh my god. Gross. Deadbeat boyfriends are like, or not deadbeat, like fucking loser boyfriends trigger me so badly. I can't. She needs to break out of that. Oh god. So that was interesting. Okay, so that almost borderline, like, not had nothing to do with the game, but that was very far from the game. We're gonna get a commentary on probably parasocialness and internet culture and like being a slave to the numbers. And that's really exciting. I can't imagine what this is gonna turn out to be like, but this could be a really special show. You know, it's set up to be a really special show. I'm gonna watch the first 3 episodes all together here, so don't worry. We're gonna jump into the second episode in just a second. But wow, I need to sit and collect my thoughts after that first episode. Die, I'll kill you. We're gonna get into the haters of KAngel. Should have been me. Oh, we're gonna get into our first KAngel hater. My little otakus. You can come up with a better fan base name than that, surely. They're gonna be holding an interview with KAngel. Yo, that's the dream streamer setup. Triple monitor, soft lights. One day. One day, man. Dude, I can only imagine what... Oh my god. Girl, I can't pause here. I can only imagine what dealing with haters is like when you get to that level of being a streamer. I feel like it's easier and harder, right? Like, I feel like because you're at the top, you have so many voices telling you that you can't do it, that you shouldn't be the one that's there, like hating on you. But at the same time, it's like you've kind of already proven them all wrong. So it's like, you know, they're all baseless claims. She's still obsessed with P-Gen. Girl. So it looks like P's still dictating a little bit of her life. That's Kachi, right? She here too. Yeah, that's the other part of parasocial relationships, is like seeing your Oshi get into a relationship. That's not what's going on here, but that is like something that you have to be aware of. Personally, I don't think you should have to hide your relationship. I'm getting off topic. That's not what they were doing. There's blood stains on the couch now. So it's kind of like a host thing. No, you need to break up with him immediately. Yeah, I agree with her with that part, but I think there's like, I don't know, like, I feel like a part of you has to equivalent your self-worth with numbers at some point throughout your career. Like, obviously it'd be better if we didn't, but I think like even as a small creator, right? Like it's so hard to not look at the numbers and be like, yeah, this is my worth on this channel, you know, like. I kind of see the comparison. You're being a face for these people. Regardless if you're a hero that like saves the day or a hero that provides entertainment for them. It's like they're saying she's too conventional. With the hater? Yeah, you have half a mil. You're definitely well known. Hey, cuties. This is such a good choice for music. Oh, one of my favorite like crossovers, I guess you call it, is like opera music over unsettling scenes that are supposed to be like building tension. I think opera music does such a good job of like raising the tension of a scene. And that's why she's at the top, you know? Every time like I think about subscriber counts, I always think about like how many of your subscriber counts in the room. Like take this channel for example, right? Like I have 430 subscribers. I couldn't imagine being in a room with 430 people. Like that's insane to me. 10 million subscribers, like just knowing that you're gonna fill an arena or like a stadium or whatever this is in, like just every time. That's so crazy to me. Why are you standing on the couch?
Get down, boy. Get down.
I'm curious to see how fake this gets, like how much of a front each person will put on. Oh, she broke the fourth wall. Because that's part of your charm. You're the girl that gets shit on. Sorry, girly. Play your role. Yeah, I think like the concept of that KAngel can't exist in the real world is like a tone to why she's so popular online, right? Because you wouldn't believe that this person is real based on the type of streams that she's done from the games. I feel like a part of her expects to, because I think the KAngel way is that a crash out is imminent, right? Like I think KAngel, or at least Ame, knows she's one step away at all times from being on the downfall. Dude, some of the most wholesome comments are the ones that stick with you. I still remember like one of my first comments on a video, it was on my old channel. It wasn't even on this channel, but it was just like showing so much love for the video I had made and the game that I was playing, and just like they were so glad that someone was making content. It was like a lesser known game. So they're so glad that someone was making content for it, that it was just like they just couldn't believe that like a YouTuber had made a video on their game, and it just stuck with me. Like I still think about it sometimes. I still make content on that channel for that game, so it's called Eternal Return. It's just a small game that like it's a little bit bigger now, but back at the time when I was really uploading a lot of videos for it, it's just, I don't know, like people are so appreciative of like the fact that you're playing a game that they love and entered their community and like praised it and gave it light, and I don't know, those kind of comments stick with me too. Oh, it's her? Hello? You're gonna go on stage and kill her? No one is stopping this? Ain't no way. Unemployed influencer type, bad woman, ugly woman, 0 followers. Yeah, see, this is the streamer in them. Something drastic is happening and it's content right away. That's how you know you're a professional. Oh, she doesn't even care about her. She only cares about KAngel. Unfazed. Oh, she's definitely gonna remember her, right? She caught the knife? Oh, okay. Hard. Okay, get home to Peach. Bro, you might have to end it all. She catches the knife and then wipes her blood off on you? What are we talking about? deranged fan. My God. But like, how does it get to that point? You know, like, how do you get to the point where you're like blaming someone for the unsuccessfulness of your career and that you want to kill them for it? Like, what is the connection there? Surely, like, at what point is it not just grind harder, be better? Oh, that's it for episode 2. Is she smoking shisha? She's smoking shisha in the back. Spider? Is Ame at the doctor?
薬の力に頼って強制的に脳みそをシャットダウンする感じになりきってしまって。
Oh, bro. There's a point where I was like not relying on like psychedelic meds, but relying on just general medication for a bunch of stuff. Like just like a bunch of like brain stuff, body stuff, HRT stuff. And then like I was like balancing, checking that with like a bunch of vitamins as well. And it was just like so much. There's a, like your body gets to a point where it feels like you're relying on these pills just to stay alive. And it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great at all. I wonder how much the like split personalities between Ame and KAngel takes a toll on her for trying to get to sleep. You're just up all night thinking about that. This repetition can't be healthy. There's too many pills. Girl, you need to work on changing your habits rather than using pills to fix it. Oh, maybe it was. We're getting a flashback of Ame's life? That'd be cool. So parents are fighting. That doesn't surprise me. Threw out her stuffed animal, man? Come on. Who was that really hurting? I'm not surprised she had a lot of neglect in her upbringing. Girl, turn the other way. God, bro, I remember VCRs. I'm unfortunately old enough to remember VCRs. So that looked like the first introduction of magical girls. Or at least probably where she would have gotten to be everyone's angel. So sad, dude. It's like she's doing it to save herself. It's like nice that she's still hopeful, you know? Like it would be so easy for her to give up hope after being in a scenario like this where you're getting neglect from both parents. Looks like your mom's kind of a piece of shit. You know, you had to go stay with grandma because they didn't want, neither parent wanted you for a little bit. Like, neglect again, not being taken to school. Oh, that's so sad. Like, she wants to go. So many kids grow up hating school, dude. She just wants to be there. She wants to be anywhere but home. That's so hard for a child. I hope she's not confusing that for someone who genuinely cares about her. So she got bullied. Yeah. This poor girl had everything bad in the world happen to her in her upbringing, dude. It's crazy that she made something out of it. Get him, Mame. Dude, I'm gonna assume that she's filling the void of needing to feel something with the, like, what do you call it? The approval of like guys in her high school. She's filling the void with that, and that's not a healthy way to cope at all. Now I kind of did the same thing a little bit. Sought out the approval of guys when I was in high school for kind of filling the void. I didn't have a difficult upbringing as Ame did, but I had my own reasons, and I think like it's definitely not good. And looking back at it, like I'd never recommend it ever. Like it's not good at all. But I think it did work out for me. And I think I'm lucky that it did, because I think it really built up who I like turned out to be. A lot of it came from like defining myself, and once I realized that like that there is power in seeking people's approval, and I'm wondering if Ame is gonna find the same type of like thing here, because I think that's very synonymous to being a streamer, right? It's just like seeking the approval of others and turning that into like a self internal power kind of.
ちょっと抵抗したらすぐ逃げるよ。みんなごっこ遊びしてるだけだもん。
怖いよ。
She's teaching another kid how not to get bullied. This is surely the other kid that they're making fun of. Oh, that's sweet. She's even building other people up, even though she has like the shittiest life. Maybe that's what she needs. She needs to see someone else, something not working out for someone else, and then get through it, and then she can believe that she can get through it too. Is this a trauma bond? She trauma bond her online group? You gotta move out though. That's not gonna be easy, but kill your abusers. Yeah, he killed his abusers. Oh, the like toxic part of me is like, oh, this is cute, but oh, like you never. I don't know where I stand. Like, yeah, murder's bad, sure, and I don't know. He kind of stood up for himself in the way. In the world of fantasy, this is fine. He stood up for himself. He killed his abusers. I'm kind of for it.
ここまで育ててあげたんだからさ、ちょっとくらいお母さんに恩返ししない？
Oh my god, mom's insufferable.
家賃分くらい私がもらってる。
Well deserved.
来世はゴキブリだな。
She killed her mom? Oh my god. She didn't kill her, she beat the shit out of her. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my god. It's gotta be what her head sounds like. You know, she never gets a calm moment. So he tried to fight back and he got the shit kicked out of him. It's so crazy to think that she's KAngel. Like, how did she turn it around to become KAngel? I hope we're not weaponizing tragic backstories for monetization. Surely that can't be real. She's so real for that. Good night, Otaku. That's so cute. I wonder if it even feels real to her that she's KAngel. As someone with like a VTuber persona that doesn't match their IRL persona, like it doesn't feel real sometimes interacting as Levi. That's the end of episode 3. So that was the first 3 episodes of what is this, Needy Girl Overdose is what we're calling it, and I'm uncomfortable. I think like I was not expecting this much out of a show. I thought this was gonna be silly, goofy, just like the video game, kind of following the same interactions, and we're getting a deep story and commentary about how the entertainment industry is for streamers, and Ame's backstory being tragic and how she became KAngel, and this like this fighting story of going from literally nothing, dog shit life, to 10 million subscribers. It's gonna be so interesting. I'm uncomfortable in the best way. I think I want to see more in the upcoming episodes of talking about like burnout and like some of the like post stuff of like streaming and entertainment culture. I think one thing that the NSO, the game, showcased really well was the balance of stream life and personal life, and the different directions that could take. So I'd like to see that get adapted too. I'm curious about Ame's mental toll of what KAngel is doing to her. I want to know. I want to know what Ame thinks of KAngel. I think that's my most burning question. Is I want to know what Ame thinks of KAngel. That was so good though. I definitely gonna be looking forward to the next couple episodes being released in the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the first 3 episodes of Needy Girl Overdose, I'm never gonna get used to that name. Leave a like. Let me know down in the comments like if you're expecting something different, or because I'm sure we were all expecting something different out of this show, and if you're happily surprised as I am. And I'll see you in the next episode.